Hey guys, welcome back. Marco here from VitsGuitar.com. Today I want to share with you this right hand approach that I use all the time, and it really changed, the way I play chords and the way I play melodies. Okay, I'm going to share it with you with a very practical exercise so that you can apply this thing right away. It's a right hand rolling movement. Okay, that is going to basically make your melodies and chords sound a little bit different and more musical. So let's just have a close up and let me show you how to do that. Make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel, guys, if you want to keep up with all the upcoming lessons, okay? Or check the description and click the link down below if you want to know more about this lesson, okay? Let's have a close up and let's get started. Alright guys, let's get started. We're going to apply this rolling movement, okay, over a chord progression. The chord progression is this one, okay? And I'm going to play it with the standard movement, the standard plucking, and with this rolling movement so that you can see the difference, you can hear the difference, okay? The chord progression is this one, A minor, and I'm plucking all the strings simultaneously. So A minor, G over B, C major. Then I have D minor, A minor, and G major. So as you can see, I'm plucking the chords simultaneously, okay? So if you read the tab, you actually have the chords written simultaneously, okay? Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna apply the rolling movement, so it's going to sound like that. Okay, so as you can see, I am changing, the chords sound completely different because I am going from playing the chord simultaneously to arpeggiate the chord, okay? Now this movement is so quick that you actually have the feeling that I'm strumming, okay? But it's not a strum, I'm doing that with my fingers, so I'm plucking the strings, okay? So first of all, let's learn the chords. Now the chord progression is very simple. You're gonna have A minor, very basic chord. I'm plucking the 5th, 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string. Then you have G over B. I'm playing the 5th string fret number 2 and the 2nd string fret number 3, 3rd and 4th open. Okay, very simple chord, guy. Very simple chord. And I have I'm using the 2nd finger and the little finger on the 2nd string. Okay. Okay. Then I have the C major chord, which I am playing with the 5th string fret 3, 3rd open, 2nd string fret 1, and the 1st open. I'm still plucking everything simultaneously, okay? So A minor, G over B, and C major. Then I'm gonna have D minor, very basic chord, 3rd string fret 2, 2nd string fret 3, and the 1st string fret number 1. A minor. Okay, this A minor is very simple. 5th open, 3rd string fret 2, 2nd string fret 1, 1st open. And I finish with the G major chord. Okay, 6th string fret 3, 4th open, 3rd open, and the 2nd string fret number 3. Very simple chord progression, okay? So at the beginning you can practice the chords, get used to plucking the strings, okay? And then we are going to apply this rolling movement. So let me show you how to do that. Now let me show you the rolling movement with the close-up, okay? I'm playing the chords, same chords that you just learned, okay? And it's going to sound like that. Okay, let's check the first 3 chords. So as you can see, I'm playing thumb, index, middle, and ring very quickly. Okay, so I'm starting with the thumb, and then I have index, middle, and ring. Now the movement is really quick. Okay. So the first thing that I suggest you to do is to really practice this thing stretched. Okay, so and then you slowly make it shorter and shorter. The most difficult part is going to be the ring finger, okay, because the majority of students who actually start practicing that, they will focus much more on thumb and index, and they will forget about the index and middle. But it's a rolling movement from index to ring. From thumb to ring. So it's thumb, index, middle, ring. Then the second chord and the third chord, C major. So now the D minor, thumb on the 4th string, A minor. Now the second A minor we are playing, because we only play the 5th string, the 3rd string, 2nd and 1st, I'm gonna have the thumb on the 5th, and then index on the 3rd, middle on the 2nd, and ring on the 1st. So I have D minor, A minor, and G. Okay, one more time slowly. And as you can see, guys, I'm using a 45-degree angle. I'm not plucking the strings that way. That doesn't sound right. Okay, I don't like the sound. If I play the strings that way, maybe you can come up with your own sound with your own position. But I always use a 45-degree angle, so I'm bending the fingers, so I'm plucking the strings with a combination of flash and nail. Now the thing is, how do we apply that with the melody as well? So I'm going to show you how you can apply this rolling movement with chords and melody. So let's check it out. Alright, now let's say that you want to apply this technique on a melody, okay? So you don't have just chords, but you also have a melody. So let's say that I want to play something like that. I'm going to use exactly the same chord progression. So now, if I had to play this melody as it's written on the tab, I will play like that. I will play everything simultaneously. So as you can see, the bass note is always played simultaneously with the melody. But with this rolling movement, I can also apply on a melody, so just on 2 strings. So rather than play simultaneously, I'm playing thumb first, and then the melody with the middle finger. Okay, so we're going from here to here. You see, I'm anticipating the bass. So I'm not playing simultaneously. I'm playing the thumb first, and then the melody, but really quickly. And then I can play the chords. Okay. So let me show you the first 3 chords. I'm going to start with an A minor, and the melody is on the 2nd string fret number 1, right? So I'm plucking the 5th string and the 2nd string fret 1 simultaneously. So it's on the tab, it's written simultaneously, but I want to give an interpretation to this melody. So I will play the thumb, okay, first, and then quickly the melody with the middle finger right afterward. Okay. Now I like to lean the thumb on the string below, okay, just to control it better. But you can do it also if you do like free stroke without touching the string below. But I find it sometimes that when you just have 2 strings, I find it really helpful to lean my thumb on the 4th string so that I can control the movement. I have less, jumping fingers and I can control it better. Okay, so first note, then I have a melody on its own, so second open, fret 1, and then the G over B, and I do exactly the same movement. So rather than play it simultaneously, I'm gonna play the 5th and then the 2nd string right afterwards. It's a very quick movement, okay? So, and then I have the melody going on the 2nd string, fret 1, fret 3, and I finish with the C major. Now again guys, on the tab the C major is written simultaneously, but I'm going to give an interpretation to the chord and arpeggiate it really quickly. So A minor, G over B, C major. Now I have D minor. Okay, and if I play just the melody, so the 4th open string and the 1st string fret number 1, exactly the same approach, thumb first, and then the middle finger on the 1st string. Okay, then the melody goes 1st open, 2nd string fret 3, and A minor again. Okay, so and I finish with the G. So 6th string fret 3 and the 2nd string fret number 3, and again pluck with the thumb first and then with the middle finger. Now obviously everything on the tab is written simultaneously, but again you can give an interpretation to the whole thing, and so it sounds much better. And sometimes you can really stretch, this approach. So for example, if I play, you can see I'm really stretching the space between the thumb and the melody is wider. So you can do it quickly, or it could be even more stretched. And it sounds beautiful, okay? So it's really an awesome approach, guys, and I want you to try that, just because you obviously you want to refer to the tab, but there is also this element of musicality that you want to add to everything you play, and it's really important that you know the tools, okay? That you learn the different way of just read the tab, which is not just reading the notes, but also put your own feelings and make it sound like proper music, okay? So use this approach on other things that you already play, and take a little bit of time to experiment with this technique. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.